You ever feel like the world of AI is just moving at warp speed, maybe leaving the rest of us in the dust? Well, this right here is your chance to jump right in. We are going to break down generative AI and show you how to start using one of its most powerful tools today. And get this, no coding required.
I mean, let's be real for a second. The term generative AI just sounds intimidating, right? You picture all this complex code, maybe some super geniuses in a lab, and it's so easy to feel like you're on the outside looking in.
But what if I told you that's kind of the old way of thinking? The whole story of AI is changing, and fast. It's becoming a story for absolutely everyone. The door, it's wide open.
So here's the plan. First, we're going to talk about who AI is really for these days. Then, we'll introduce the tool that's making this all possible, Google AI Studio. From there, we'll dive into all the cool stuff you can do with it. I'll walk you through your very first prompt, and we'll wrap up with a big question to get you started.
Okay, so let's start with the big idea here. There's this huge shift happening in tech, and it's all about taking these incredibly powerful tools and making them accessible to, well, all of us, not just the experts.
And here's the key thing to get, really the most important part. The rules of the game have changed. You see, the tech underneath all this has gotten so good at understanding just plain English that you don't need to be a coder anymore. The number one skill now, it's curiosity. It's all about having a good conversation.
And the tool that's sitting right at the center of this whole revolution? That would be Google AI Studio. So let's take a closer look.
So what is it exactly? Well, think of Google AI Studio as a free playground on the web. It's a place where you can directly play around with Google's best AI models just by typing. And the best part? I'm going to say it again, absolutely no coding.
But don't even think of it as just a tool. It's so much more than that. It's like having a creative co-pilot by your side. Or an idea kitchen where you can cook up new things. It's a sandbox for your imagination, your own personal AI brainstorming partner.
Okay, now for the really fun stuff. Let's actually see what this creative playground can do. Because honestly, the range of what's possible here is probably going to surprise you. So, say you're feeling creative. You can just ask it to be a poet. And it's not a one-shot deal either. You can ask for, 3 different versions. Maybe one that rhymes, one that doesn't. It's just a fantastic way to smash through writer's block and find that little spark of inspiration.
But it's not just for artists and writers. What if you need to come up with a business plan? You just give it a few details, and it won't just spit out some generic list. It might suggest who to target, what your main message should be, even a specific hook for social media. It gives you a real solid starting point.
And hey, it's not all about big work projects. Think about just everyday life. Planning a party, bam, this can be your personal assistant. Instead of spending an hour scrolling for ideas, it can suggest stuff like asteroid toss or a galaxy slime station. It just saves you so much time and stress.
Okay, and this might be one of my favorite uses, learning. You can take any complex topic, I'm talking economics, biology, you name it, and just ask it to explain it simply. It's like having a personal tutor on call 24/7 that you can keep asking questions to until you actually get it.
So, you've seen the potential. Now, let's get you in the driver's seat. We're going to walk through how to create your very first prompt, and I promise you, it is way easier than you think.
When you first open it up, you'll see a couple of main options: freeform and structured. The easiest way to think about it is this. Freeform is like having a casual chat. It's perfect for brainstorming and creative stuff. Structured is more like giving a specific instruction, for tasks like summarizing an article. My advice? To start, definitely just jump into freeform.
And honestly, that's pretty much it. You pick your prompt type, you write down your idea, and you hit run. And please don't worry about getting the perfect answer on the first go. The real magic and all the fun is in tweaking your prompts and just experimenting to see what happens.
All right, so as we start to wrap this up, let's just zoom out for a second. This is about so much more than just learning a new tool. It's really about a whole new way of thinking and creating. This conversation with AI, it's just getting started, and you are officially part of it now. If there's one single thing you take away from all this, I hope it's this: the barriers are down. You are no longer on the sidelines of this AI revolution. The only thing you need to join in, to build, to create, is an idea. So here's my challenge to you. The playground is open. The tools are right there, waiting for you. The potential is literally at your fingertips. So, what's the first thing you're going to ask?